Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
Here are today's top headlines. Fiat wants to buy GM Europe. U.S. car sales were worse in April than in March, and a close-up look at the new Ford Taurus. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Monday, May 4th, 2009, and now the news. It's official. Fiat is making a bid for General Motors Europe. If it can do that, the Italian automaker plans to merge Fiat Auto with Chrysler and General Motors Europe and spin that off as a new automaker that will have 80 billion euros in annual sales, or about $105 billion. But I keep asking, where is Fiat going to get the people with the managerial skills needed to pull this off? Fiat has a very flat management structure where all of its top executives already have 2 different jobs, and it's hard to see where they're going to get the time to work on such a large merger. Meanwhile, back in the States, car sales fell 34% last month. Bad news, but that's compared to a year ago. The worst news is that car sales in April were lower than they were in March, about 8% lower. Every single major automaker saw a drop in sales, with 2 notable exceptions. Honda sales were up 10% month over month, and General Motors saw a 6.6% increase in sales. In fact, GM gained a big jump in market share to just over 21%. The GM divisions that posted the gain in sales were Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Hummer. You heard right, Hummer. I guess those stupid rally caps really do work. Several weeks ago, we reported that Volkswagen was thinking about a reverse takeover of Porsche to wipe out Porsche's debt that it acquired when purchasing VW. But Wolfgang Porsche, head of Porsche's supervisory board, says the company will not be sold to VW. According to Reuters, this puts Wolfgang at odds with his cousin, Ferdinand Piëch, who advocates a sale of Porsche to VW. Piëch also said Porsche should replace its CEO and chief financial officer with VW's ones. The sale could be worth 11 billion euros. New cars are not selling well, but the Detroit News reports that classic cars have been selling well, particularly at auction houses like Barrett-Jackson. Prices for these sorts of vehicles have dropped slightly, but surprisingly, the market has not bottomed out. Classic cars hold their value, and people are starting to turn to them as an investment. Like gold, coins, or real estate, they're tangible assets, and they've increased in value over the years. But I'd say, watch out. Don't look at them as an investment. Coming up next, a look at the upcoming 2010 Ford Taurus. We'll be back right after this.
Changing tires out here could be dangerous, but with these tires, I don't need to worry.
Bridgestone.
Every once in a while, a vehicle comes along that really changes things. In the 1980s, that car was the Ford Taurus. It revolutionized the family sedan with its sleek aero styling and innovative features. Now, after years of neglect, the company's trying to recapture the magic and the sales. With its dramatic new look, Ford has turned the 2010 Taurus into its flagship sedan. Like today's version, it's a full-size car with a huge interior, but now it actually has some style. To match the new body, designers gutted the boring old interior and replaced it with something much more striking. The 21st century dashboard has a sloping center stack and a 2-pod shape that reminds me of the Mustang's instrument panel. The Taurus's styling may be all new, but its powertrain is not. Ford is again offering a 3.5-liter V6 engine that should deliver 263 horsepower and 249 pound-feet of torque, exactly the same as today's car. Putting the power to the pavement is a 6-speed automatic transmission with a new feature called Grade Assist, which keeps the car from rolling backward on hills. All-wheel drive is available as an option. One way that Ford's trying to get people to drive one, as its latest marketing tagline goes, is by focusing on technology. With features like adaptive cruise control, rain-sensing wipers, and multi-contour seats that subtly massage your back to prevent fatigue, The company is trying to lure younger, more tech-savvy buyers to the Taurus. We'll have to see if they take the bait. One aspect of the car that's never needed improvement is safety. It's always performed well in crash tests, with today's car earning a top safety pick from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. But that did not stop Ford from enhancing the 2010 model. Along with many new crash-avoiding technologies, the car also features a stiffer body structure. Another area where Ford is not backtracking is on the price. $26,000 is the cost of admission for a base Taurus, just like the 2009 model. With options piled on, the MSRP climbs into the 30s. Tomorrow, we'll tell the enthusiast half of the Taurus story and how 3 little letters spell performance. And that's it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. But I will not be here tomorrow. Filling in for me will be Murray Feldman, my friend and colleague from Fox 2 News here in Detroit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Visit our website for even more great content all week long. Autoline Extra, Dawn's Journal, podcasts, and even more. So click over and get the inside view at AutolineDetroit.tv.